Hello, my name is Anne, and no, I still don't have Toby with me. More about that later. But welcome to a Tobyknits Flosstube episode 72. So yes, today we're talking all about the cross stitch. You will need a cup of tea. That's essential. I mean, every time you ever sit down, you have to have a cup of tea. So as you're sitting down watching this, you shall need a cup of tea. Yes. You might need a biscuit. I'm not really sure this will be that long because I don't have a lot of stitching to catch you up on, but I do have a lot of stuff to show you and things to chat about. So, you know, you might just be safe and get a biscuit because, I mean, they kind of go hand in hand, really, don't they? Cup of tea and a biscuit. I mean, you know, it's a thing. It's a thing. Yeah. So we got back last night from Nova Scotia from visiting Sean, Miss Megan, the lovely Leo, and the sweet Sunny. Oh, I miss them already. We had such fun with them. We really did. Yeah, it was a great visit. We did some camping, first of all. I loved it. I don't know if Bob did. He was cold a lot. I wasn't. I loved our tent, although it did break. So I'm not sure what's going on with it. One of the poles broke or something, or snapped, or didn't go right. Something happened to it. I don't know. I mean, it looked okay to me when it was up, but you know, I think a bit of a wind and it might have blew it down. I don't know, but I liked it. We had a lovely, lovely spot right on the ocean. And, oh, it was just incredible. I love being outside. I love just, you know, the whole camping experience. But I think Bob prefers the trailers. He just doesn't like towing. So, I don't know. I might see if I can talk him into a tent trailer. Maybe that's a bit smaller for him to tow, but it's still a tent. I don't know. I loved it. Here's a little video that I took of when we were camping and see what you think. Welcome to the campsite, and this is steps away from our tent. This is gorgeous. And over there, way in the distance there, is the beach. So it's all stone here. Walk back. There's Sean and Megan's tent. There's Sean. Yeah. There's the Langon, lovely Leo. Say hello, Bob.
Hello, Bob.
And there's our tent. It's so big.
Okay, Leo? Did you go to Cucamonga?
Okay. Yeah, we haven't figured out how to put the table up yet. And our fancy chairs. Inside our tent. So I loved it. It was a lot of fun. The kids had a blast. And yeah, it was good. So we got back from camping and we were only back like a couple of days and then we had to drive home. So it was a very quick visit. And although I took 2 knitting projects with me, I got a lot of knitting done because I was doing the knitting in the car. And I wanted to get Leo's sweater finished so he could try it on or up against him to make sure. But I can tell you more about the knitting stuff in my knitting podcast, which will be, I think, next Monday. So I'll tell you more about that and the stuff I bought knitting wise then, because today it's really just about the cross stitch. Now I did take 3 projects, one of which I never touched. The one project I never touched was my first holiday, which was the birth sampler I'm doing for Sunny. Just because for 3 days we were camping, so I didn't get anything done while we were camping. And then when we were back at their place for a couple of days, I was obsessed with one project. I wonder if you can guess what it was. It was not this that I'm going to show you, but I did get the 4th section of this finished. This is the Historic Sampler Company's Sampler Secret Garden. It was the May's project. So I did manage to get all the rest of this done while I was there. So that's section 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I got all this done. Isn't that cute? I love it. I love these flowers, the way they come up and encompass, like square off this design. I love that. And then I have just started last night, because this is my hour a day, remember, the squirrel. So the squirrel's tail, it was the back of the squirrel's tail. I'm not quite finished it yet, but that was, I think the squirrel part, it was to there before, I believe. So it was the rest of his body and this that I got done last night. And then it'll be the same pot over here beside the squirrel, but these flowers will come out of the pot and come down. Isn't that lovely though? I really, really, really like this project. And I think I'm going to make it into a pillow. I think we've got the stuff to make it into a pillow, but I ummed and ahed about turning it into a cross-stitch bag. I still might do that. I haven't decided. So I did get to work on this for a couple of hours each day. And the other thing that I worked on while I was there was this. So this was what I picked up when I was on vacation with my dad back in May, when we did the whole Banff, Jasper, Edmonton, and Calgary. And I bought this in a yarn shop in Calgary. And here was where I was when I left to go to Nova Scotia. And here is where I am now. I finished it. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I have to figure out how to get the blue lines off. I'm not sure how I do that. It is a soluble pen, but I don't know if I want to wet it. What if I wreck the maybe if I put, I don't want to press down on an iron and flatten the stitches. Not that they're raised, but, and this is all a satin stitch. So far it's the only stitch I really know how to do, other than back stitch, because back stitch we use a lot in cross stitch. So I know, and running stitch of course, because that's an obvious one, but I love it. Absolutely love it. Isn't it gorgeous? Anyway, so I have to finish this one and the other one I've got so that I can hang them up. But that is literally all I stitched while I've been gone the past, what is it, 2 weeks? Tonight, because it's Tuesday for me, tonight I am going to start on my Peter Rabbit, my Miss Tiggy Winkle. So I'll start her tonight. and she'll be this whole week. I wasn't sure if I wanted to flip my first holiday, but no, I really want to work on Peter Rabbit. And I feel like I might leave my first holiday until August, because that's more of a beachy feel. So I might do that then. So yeah, that's really all I've worked on. It's not really a lot, but I'm so thrilled I got that. And I literally stitched a couple of nights at Sean and Megan's when we were like watching TV. But most of the rest of the time, it was the drive home. I worked on it all the way, because it's not light until 9 o'clock at night, right? So we were in the car at like 12:30, and we didn't get to the hotel until 9:30. So it had only just started to go dark. I could still see perfectly well in the car. And the great thing about embroidery is you're just filling in spots, and it's all on the canvas. So it's not like you're looking, I wasn't balancing the iPad on my knee to read a knitting pattern or to read a cross stitch pattern. So it was super easy to do in the car. I mean, there was a few times where the needle joggled and I stuck myself with it, because, you know, you're pouncing over potholes in Quebec. Oh my gosh. But they are working really hard on fixing a lot of the roads in Quebec, which is really kind of nice. So yeah, so I think, and of course I did not take with me or work on even the weekend before So Happy or Peking Puppies, because it was Ed's birthday and we were getting ready to go. So yeah, I haven't really done an awful lot of stitching in the last 2 weeks, which is crazy, really crazy to me. So now this week I will work on Peter Rabbit, the Miss Tiggy Winkle one. I will continue with my Secret Garden for my hour a day, because I really want to get it finished by the 7th of July, because that's when the new one comes out. And I will have, this weekend is the last weekend for So Happy and Peking Puppies. So in the Whip Go. We haven't had the Whip Go numbers yet. I think they come out tomorrow or today as you're watching this. So I'll find out what else I'm working on. What did I buy while I was down there? Quite a few things. Do you want to see? We went into Dartmouth in the afternoon on Friday, Bob and I went to a shop there, a new shop. It only opened in April, and it's called Knit and Stitch. And when you go inside, well, here's a video. Oh my gosh. Look what I found. It's brand new. I think it's been open since April. Who wants to go in and see it? Come on. Oh, there's all kinds of yarn on this wall. Oh, look. And patterns. Bob says he likes this one. Oh, look. Oh, what kind of wall is this? Oh, is that a DK? Yeah, it is. I like that. Oh, I like that purple color and the pink. Oh. And then what is this one? Mm. I've never heard of that one. Oh my gosh. $50 grams. Oh, I really like that too. It's so soft. Oh, I might have to get some of that. And then over here is all kinds of sewing machines. So I'm guessing they do classes. There's Bob. Say hello, Bob.
Hello, Bob.
And then here. Oh, what's this? Cotton. Oh, how cute is that? Wow, that is cute. Oh, look at the colors. Oh, and stitch stoppers. Nice. Oh, they got a little cross stitch kit. Oh. How interesting. Well, I'm having that for sure, but I'll be back. And then there's fabric. Look at all that lovely fabric. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, goodness me. Oh, I might have to get one of them. Oh, they've got fabric. And floss. Oh, yeah. You guys have to come to this store if you live near here. And all my favorite knit pick needles. Wow. Safety pins. Oh my, look at these little scissors. They're so cute. Oh my goodness. Die kits. Isn't it cool? What a cool place. So I did get some yarn, but I'll show you all about that on Monday in my knitting podcast. But I did get this, and I've seen this and didn't know what it was. Really? It's called Stick and Stitch Embroidery. She had a couple of patents there, but this was the one that struck me that I wanted to get. And my understanding is you cut out the bit you would like to stitch, so say this part, and you can stitch it, put it on just like fabric, like the cotton that you would then embroider onto, like I did for the Bow Mountain, or you can put it on clothing. So if I wanted to say do these buttons, I could stick them here with this fabric on me, and then you stitch on it, and then it washes off the fabric-y stuff, and you're just left with your embroidery. So I wanted to try it. It is expensive, I thought, for what it is, but you're getting the design, and there's how many designs on it? 12? Yeah, so there's 12 designs on there, which I thought were kind of cool. So I picked up one of them. I got this lovely needle minder. Oh, is this not gorgeous? So I got that. And then, as I said, some yarn stuff. Then where did we go after that I picked up stuff? Oh, we went to Value Village, because we always go to Value Village while we're there. They have such fabulous things there. And I got this cute little box. Isn't this cute? $2.49. And it opens. So it's just a little box. nothing special fancy about it, but I thought it would be nice to put either a cross stitch or an embroidery small motif, like a cushion, on the top. I thought that would look pretty. And then I could keep some embroidery stuff or cross stitch stuff, or, you know, in there. Maybe all my different needle minders. So I thought this was really cute. So I picked that up. Of course, we had to bring all this stuff home with us. I also got this while we were there. Isn't that cute? And it came inside with some thread, needle thingy, heat and bond, and a half a dozen tapes. Oh, and this other little cute little pin cushion, and 2 thimbles. So this I actually got for free because we went to it's really good shape. We went to, me and Megan, on the Saturday morning, we went to this thing called the Great Giveaway. And you go in this room, you had to line up to get in. We had to line up, we were there at 8 o'clock in the morning. There were 92 people ahead of us in the line because they gave everybody tickets. The first 100 got in. And when you went in, everything in there was free. So there was various sections. There was some sections for clothes. There was some sections for kids stuff. There were craft stuff. There was books. There was housewares. It was all, you know, in various rooms. And I got this gorgeous fabric. Nice, sweet, because I thought that would make some nice bags. So I got that for free, and that box, the big box I just showed you. And I also got 4 full cross-stitch patterns, like never been opened. So there was this one, which I thought is gorgeous. And I don't know, I think I ended up getting, so this is summer, then there's winter, and autumn. There was not a spring one. I mean, I guess I could go online and see if I can find it. They're obviously old, like they were donated. It doesn't say, 2011. So obviously I could probably go on and find what the spring one looked like, maybe even order it. I don't know if I want to do all 4, but I thought they were lovely. And what I thought I might do was change some of the, you know, where it says Seasons of Sunshine. Well, I might still do that, but I might make it more personal, you know, for my family, and put, like, you know, Eastern Passage, or because that's where my son lives, and you know, maybe their names in here, or the dates that we were there this year. I might do something like that instead of that. But anyway, I got 3 of them, and I also got this one. And again, it's a full kit. And I've seen this a few times, and you know me, I love lighthouses, right? And I thought that was a nice one as well. So I got that. So I got these 4. I wasn't sure if I wanted to share them with some friends or keep them. I still haven't decided. I mean, I have that many things to stitch. I don't really need. That's what Bob said to me. He says, why are you getting them? I said, because they're free. They're free. It's like, you know. And then, again, when I was at Value Village, I picked up these 2 things. I think it was $4. And it is an embroidery thing. And look, it's got every single, and again, never been opened. And I didn't just get one of these. There were 2 not opened in the pack. So I got both of them. And they're exactly the same. They've got the thing for the pillow, the edging. They've got the, I think all you have to provide is the backing maybe. Although I don't know. I haven't even opened it, so I don't know. And it's got all the lovely threads there. Cotton to sew it together with, I'm guessing. Anyway, I thought that was lovely. So I got them. So those are the things I kind of bought while I was down there. Besides some yarn, but you'll see that next week. What else did I get? Nothing. So what do I want to do in July? What are the plans moving forward? So for the last week of June, I will be working on Peter Rabbit, as I said, and the last whip go for this month. And July, I'm struggling with July because I really want to keep doing the June sampler because I only put like a week's worth into that. But does it really matter that I don't get it done in June? Probably not. The pumpkin patch starts July 7th, which is a Monday, which is nice because it's like, it gives me the vibes of, you know, cast on the new start Mondays, so for the month, so, and because it's the first Monday of the month, so I'm kind of excited about that. And then, do I want to do Christmas in July? And how am I going to do Christmas in July? That's the thing, because let me show you all the things I've found so far that are Christmas themed that I have. Are you ready? So of course I need to finish the snow globe. So here is snow globe. Where's my board? Here's where I am with that. I have to finish the rest of this here, put a base on it, and then a couple more snow thingies, snowflakes in there, and it's finished. So I really should be working on this to get it finished. This was a stitch along. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to think when this was. Here's the things here for it. When did it start? 2022, September 6, 2022. It was a tiny modernist, and that was like the first part, this bit, and then there was another bit down here, and then the stuff in the middle. I'm not doing the stuff down there because I don't like it, so there's that to do. So that's 1. 2, and I can tell they're Christmas because they're in Christmas bags. There is Christmas Patchwork Robin, which I haven't finished, and I'm almost finished. I just have this bit to do, which was part 4. So, yeah, I have this to finish. And this was a historical sampler company, Stitch Along. I forget when this one started. I don't even know if I kept notes on this one. I used to keep notes regularly, but then I didn't. Then my favorite of all my unfinished stuff is Song of Christmas, which is a lavender and lace, and this is it. And I have been stitching this for 20 odd years, and there's where I am, down by the girls. I just have that little bit to do, and then all the fancy beading on the tree. Oh, so beautiful. I mean, holy moly, look at that. It's just beautiful. So I have that. So those are 3 things that I have not finished that are on the go. They are in Whipco, I think. But no, I didn't put them in Whipco, remember? Because I said I was going to do Christmas in July. Then there's this one, which is my Bothy Threads, which came in my Advent calendar last year. And again, it's not very big. I mean, the fabric it's not a big piece. Not that I could get it done in the whole of July. Of course I couldn't. But it would be fun to get started on it. And we always want to do new starts, don't we? I mean, we always do. So there's that one that I want to start. There's this one from Cotton and Twine, last November's box. I love it. Love it, love it. And again, I don't think this is a very big piece. But look at the fabric. Wait till you see the fabric. Oh, look at the color. So again, it's not big. These aren't giant pieces. I mean, and usually Cotton and Twine, if I worked on this every day, I'd probably finish that in the month. I love it. So I want to start that. Then there's this I've had for years and years and years. Ended up, I've never even touched it. Look, all the floss is still wound up. I think these are in the days where you just got the floss in a big heap and you had to work out what the colors were and separate them. But again, I thought, you know, I could do a letter a day. Am I kidding? Am I kidding? No, of course I couldn't do a letter a day. How many weeks is it till Christmas? I could do one a week, couldn't I? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. No, I don't know. And then there was this one that I got from Karen when we were at Stitch North. And I found the magazine, and this is a tiny little, it's an Advent, obviously. It's got the thread, it's got the fabric, and you just, and again, that's how big it is, the fabric. And you just do a little, so I was going to do one of these a day, and I still might do one of these a day starting in July. But how am I going to do it? Do I do it on my weekly basis like I've normally been doing? Plus, there'll also be Whipco Saturday, Sunday. So I've only got 5 days, but I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 projects. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 projects. 7 projects. How many days, how many weeks are there in July? I don't know. I so don't know. See, Pumpkin Patch starts the 7th of July. So if I did Pumpkin Patch that week, that still only leaves me 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks. Mind you, Pumpkin Patch will become my 1 hour a day. I can start it as a full day on the 7th, but then it becomes the hour a day. So the rest of that week, so I then would have 1, 2, 3, 4, but I've got 7. The little one can still be just, so we ignore the little one because I could probably do the little one. Or should I do a wheel? What do you think I should do? If I did the wheel, I could put them all in the wheel and each day do the wheel and just pick whichever comes up. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that for July. Those 7 projects will go in the wheel. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. There'll be 6 projects because the little Advent I can do in a day along with Pumpkin Patch in my hour a day. So maybe I'll do that. maybe I'll do the wheel. Everything goes in the wheel and every day, but then some of the things may not. You know what? I think I'll just do the wheel. We're going right in circles here. Get it? Anyway, I don't know. It's just so much to do. So little time. Anyway, I'm going to go. I got to go water my tomato plants and my cucumbers. Although it's still too stinking hot out there. Maybe I'll wait till there's some shade. Okay, I will see you on Friday for a knit with me, I think. I'm not sure. We might be. Yeah. No, I won't. I have Tristan all day Friday, so I won't see you Friday for knit with me. We did have a bit of fun doing the knit with me's, didn't we? But they do take up a lot of time. And I don't think I'll do them in July because of the Christmas in July and the wheel thing. So anyway, I gotta go. I'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye.